Hello and welcome back to the Radical Romuvans. So, I believe that we are still kind of, well, we lost a lot of our retinues. We're probably letting that reinforce, but we're kind of like waiting for our threat to wear down, and we're also preparing ourselves for the switch over in retinue. Although this might be a good point to switch over, we're already fairly weak. If I just half the number of retinue that we have here, and then just buy up the rest of it, let's do that, yeah. Let's organize this into a new unit. So can I see who's reinforced? Probably not, right? No. You can't actually see who's reinforced, because they're all equally not reinforced. Okay. What would be nice is to have an EU 4-style consolidate units thing. But I assume they don't want to do that with retinues, because that doesn't make a lot of sense in CK2. Oh yeah, we're not leading an army. No, get rid of that helmet. Right. So I guess we just want to disband a bunch of them. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, new unit. Select a whole bunch of them. Yeah, sure. That'll do. Select this slot, and now we're just going to disband them. Yep. That's now got a max retinue that's a little bit smaller. So we can probably disband a whole bunch more as well. So my logic here, basically, that we're not losing that much percentage strength. In fact, this might be a time. Never mind, I got a new plan. I'm actually just going to disband a whole retinue. Because there's only 2,000 of them. And we're going to rebuild from here. So, we have a question about what we want to do here. So we can go for like a cavalry kind of thing. We can go for a Baltic warriors kind of thing. But they cost an awful lot per month. They're 0.22. And we can afford them. Actually, monthly cost-wise. Well, these cost a lot. Well, yeah. It's not really that much of an increase in terms of cost for these ones. These ones are really cheap, though. The light skirmish and the skirmish. So we could get a lot of troops that way. Or we can just go for a very strong army. I kind of like the strong army. I'm just going to go for Baltic warriors again. It's what I went for the first time. But we're going to be a little bit more sensible about it. I'm only going to spend half my money on them. And then we're going to let that reinforce. Then we're going to buy the next slot. And that way we don't lose that much money. Or we're going to see how much we actually have right now. So it only cost us a 1 monthly expense. That's not that bad. Okay. I might actually build some more, actually, if that only cost us 1. Yeah, let's just build as many as we can, then. That's fine. It's only 3,000 troops. But these 3,000 troops are going to cost us a lot less in terms of prestige. They are less troops in terms of actual troop numbers for sieging and things, but that's fine. I should raise some troops over here and deal with that army. Yeah, that's actually a reasonably large revolt, actually, for us. Not when we had a retinue, but now it's a reasonably large revolt. 2,400? Yeah, I'll do. Right. We'll raise up the troops here as well. Oh, yeah, 58. That's the kind of numbers you need. 10 troops are going to stay. I'm just going to mark don't lead armies. There we go. Perfect. Head back to where they need to go. Did I tell them to move again? No. That's fine. Right. All merging into the 58. That's fine. We got just enough. Let's make sure we have leaders in charge. That's fine. 3 leaders, and that's the end of the Peasant revolt. Good. Offer peace, enforce demands. Cool, caught him. Right, that guy that we just caught, probably just going to... I could sacrifice him to Chernigog. I can't sacrifice him using that sacrifice, but you know what? Let's sacrifice him to Chernigog. Let's do that. Right, good. I think I said a virgin for Chernigog. That's a nice coincidence. Ashraf proposes that we send more troops, making a bigger, better mercenary band. He insists that with the experience he has gained, trusting him with a greater force is a natural way of showing mutual respect and trust. Wait, is that our mercenary band? Huh. Interesting. Sure. I'll send you some troops. I don't know what I've accepted, but I'm sending them some troops. They're currently on contract. They cost quite a lot, really. How much are we making from them? Yeah, 24. That's not bad. Okay. It's above some of the other things that we have. Peasant revolt. Why do we have so many peasant revolts? Is there some kind of modifier that we have going on here that I missed about? We have a lot of peasant unrest and religious unrest. Maybe it's religious unrest because everyone's trying to convert from the old religion to the new religion. Maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe that's it. I just realized, did I put my priest here? Yeah, I put my priest here to convert, didn't I? But why would I do that? Because it's already converted. I should put it in Greenland. Yeah. That was kind of stupid. That's fine. Spotted it before we had too many months of that going on. In there. There. So they were just converting random people in my court, basically. Which isn't exactly useful. How many have I got? Almost enough. We'll get like another one here. That's 35 troops. Can we get like... That's another 64. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's a little bit better. No, that's really bad for us. Never had a peasant that's actually noticed that they can do that. Right, run away. Run away over here. Do I have retinue set to not reinforce? I do. Ah, that explains why we're getting 0 troops a month. And why it wasn't costing us any money. That's probably going to cost us quite a lot of money now. We can perform a mass sacrifice. I'm not going to do that. Child needs an education. Let's go for... stewardship, sure. Right. This is a very badly fought peasants' war. Or like revolt. More titles being usurped. We don't need to worry about those. Merge up. These troops end up over here. Right. Merge. Head down this way. Deal with them. My courtier is requested to join the chosen of Perkunas in the war against the unbelievers. That's my sister's... That's my brother-in-law, basically. Sure. Why not? We need a new commander. New commander is going to be... Yeah, sure, my son. That seems alright. Still not performing that mass sacrifice. Heading in here. And that's the army gone. Right. Disband. And you are going to be sacrificed to Chernobog. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Might as well make them useful for something. Alright. Your daughter, little Barbora, has sought you out with a dead bird cradled in her arms. With a concerned look on her face, Barbora asks you what happened to the animal. Why is she not flying anymore? Say she's with Vilneus now. Vilneus is a restless master. Death awaits us all. Or, I'm busy, go play with the other children. Let's say Vilneus is a relentless master. Death awaits us all. See what she says to that. Not very much by the looks of it. Oh no, there we go. Little Barbora listened in silence, a terrified look on her face. Towards the end, her lips started to quiver, but you bore on. He was in tears by the time you were done. Perhaps you overdid it slightly. He's clearly not one of Vilneus's chosen. Definitely not. Okay. How much are we losing now? We now are actually losing money. Yeah, that's okay. We're still okay. Yeah, we're still okay. Someone was plotting at someone else there. I can imprison this guy, but I don't see any particular reason to. That's alright, apart from the... Yeah, no particular reason to. My children all married off? I think so. Yeah, the ones that need to be. Right, we'll lay low. Just waiting for a retinue to reinforce before we head out there and start raiding some more. Pick an ambition. Oh, we have an ambition? See the realm prosper. Sure, I'll take it. Boosters are expiring, and our threat is definitely decaying quickly. Good. Troops are reinforcing. Kind of stuff I like to see. My wife has been complaining about her painful joints. Oh well. Hopefully we can get the court physician to sort that out for her. Right. I was also looking for concubines at some point, but we'll wait for that. Till we go and raid. What am I looking for now? I think a long and healthy life, I think, is what we're going for. Because we're kind of getting to that age where we want to be praying for that. And then, Vilneus. There we go. That's our chosen deity. What am I going to offer up? I could offer up my niece. Yeah, sure, whatever. Right. That works for me. In front of a tatty beggar's bowl, a coin glittered. I snatched it from the mud before he could react and ignored his furious curses. Ooh, shiny. Or I could say, and some poor fool had just given him money. Oh yeah, we'll take all the money. Definitely. That's okay by me. Not worried in the slightest. There's a peasant revolt declared against me in Grodno. Oh, look at that. It's the same province that it's always declared in. Isn't that weird? Right, if I raise up some more from over here, maybe we have some more troops. That's a reasonable amount. Merge up. Implock. Right, then go and defeat it. Vassals aren't going to be in factions against me that I care about. Nope, we'll do nothing. That's fine. We can organize the blood games, though. Maybe in a second. The moon has been growing full. Oh, we're still a werewolf, though. That's fine. And we don't remember anything of the night before. Again. I guess it could have been a nettle soup I've started eating lately, or the recent good weather, but I feel invigorated. I even got this compliment today saying I looked several years younger. Is this the work of the ancestors? I feel amazing. Yeah, I'm invigorated. That's good news. Right. Offer peace and force demands. Disband the troops. And, how good are you at fighting? Yeah, you're okay at fighting. Let's have some blood games. Yeah. Let the preparations begin. I can choose my commander, who is also my kinsman, who's really bad, or my new prisoner. My prisoner will fight. You know what? I'm going to give him a potion to give him strength and courage. The fever has broken, perhaps only temporarily, but I can see the shadowy figures lurking in the corners. Are they real? So I lose stressed and gain lunatic. I didn't previously have lunatic, I just had possessed. But now I'm lunatic and possessed, so that's good. Right. The crowd roars in approval as another warrior falls to the ground. He made it past the first round, and I think he's dead, yeah. Mindogas, the champion of Livima, has won it. Okay, cool. Well, whatever. He needed to be sacrificed in one way or another. Now he's being sacrificed. I knew I made a good decision when I sent my child to Priestess Constantice's court. Did I? The life lessons learnt from a foreign court is worth its weight in gold. My child has learnt respect and understand other people's traditions and cultures. Good, good. Oh yes, these are the two that are there. But they're also her children, so I didn't really send them to her court. They were more just in her court. He's become possessed. I'm not entirely sure that's what we meant by understand other people's traditions and cultures, but whatever. Right, so let's carry on. But now our prestige should actually be going up. Yeah, prestige and piety are now going up, which is definitely the right direction for them if we want to do great conquest, which we do in the future. Ooh, free money. Nice. My subjective opinions have always given me more praise than criticism. Yeah, okay, fine. We're still reinforcing pretty well here. I could potentially buy some more, but we are still losing money, so I'll hold off for just now. There's a peasants' revolt declared on me. In? All the way up here. Okay. We'll raise up some troops. There we go. Is that enough? Probably not. We need like a couple more. Yeah, I'll do. Perfect. You go merge up in Kakislami. Your son, little Dietrich, has sought you out with a dead bird. I'm going to tell you what I told your sister. Death awaits us all. He listened in silence, a serious look on his face. You could tell despite his tender age, he did understand something of the finality of death. Dietrich asked some questions. You can tell he appreciated your honest answers. He'd become an excellent disciple of Vilnius one day. He's willful and gained intrigue. He's just like us. He's willful, possessed with intrigue. Oh, we have a son. Born between us and... Oh, sorry, that's not our son. That's our grandson. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yes. Vizgurdas. Why don't you have a pride education? Also, interesting what graphical culture that is. Oh, it's Italian. Oh, there you go. Easy enough. Your fellow member has been caught of the cold ones. There can't be that many left. We keep getting messages about them being caught. There's not many who've been in it for a while. That's all I'm going to say. But that's fine. We can still perform a mass sacrifice, which we're not going to do. Right, merge up. Go defeat that army. The corruption crept upon me so slowly I did not realize what was happening before it was too late. Now the dark tendrils of Chernobog's magic have invaded my mind, sapping my energy and my resolve. I'm haunted by anxious thoughts and sleep eludes me. I'm now stressed out because of magic. Oh, the war was won without us even needing to go over there. Offer peace and force demands. Right. Need a new commander. New commander's going to be Romantis. And you need an education. Let's give you a faith education. Sure. Right. Back over here to our reinforcing army. Almost there. Very, very close to being done. Right, what have we got here? Frontier Marshal, the peasants of Scalovia are having frequent trouble with highwaymen. Yeah, sure, we'll pay some money to get rid of some revolt risk. That's fine. Alright. It's a little bit more reinforcing, then we can go and raid. More highwaymen, sure, I'll pay some more money. That's fine. That's a very small nation that's right next to us. That's the Chosen of Perkunas. Do you have any reason to, like, we can border dispute them, but no other reason? Who's Pomerania being attacked by? Also, I can't help but notice it's no longer France, but it's now Germany. Interesting. Oh, they're being attacked by all sorts, but just for single provinces. We should maybe go eat that a bit of that corpse as well. Right. We've got a fully reinforced retinue, which means we should now be making a full amount of money that we should usually make. We can actually get a few more, which is what I'm going to do now. Just get one more, I guess. And then I'm going to start walking my way over. Probably going to declare war any moment now. We have discovered that people are plotting against each other. Not worried about that. Advisor needed. We're going to go for this one. That's fine. Continue heading our way down here. So Pomerania is fairly weak, but actually not as weak as I was expecting. And they are still tribal, so they've still got tribal vassals who can join in. Or at least a couple of tribal vassals who can still join in. I was expecting them to be much weaker, actually. They also actually have a bunch of alliances. Oh no, those are the tribal alliances, but they still they have an alliance with Tazul over here. Huh, okay. They're actually a lot tougher than I initially thought. That's probably why they haven't been completely wiped off the map yet. Make sure we have commanders in charge, and then go raid, I think. Yeah. Yeah, let's go raid for a little bit. We are able to raid, aren't we? Yeah, definitely. Bustin proposes that we spend more troops, making them a bigger and better mercenary band. I mean, I guess so, yeah. Send him some more troops. He is very rich. So anyway, I can say, like, hey, why don't we just gain some money? I could try and dissolve them. Does that give me all the money that they're holding? I would appreciate that, but I don't think it does. I can also replace the mercenary captain if I want to. Which I'm not entirely sure I want to right now, but, you know, it could be an option. But that is an awful lot of money he's collected. Yeah, I would very much like some of that. Like a larger chunk of it. Anyway, whatever. Salt that down. That's a lot of money we just got there. Fantastic. We can usurp the Duchy of Estonia because it's up here. Do we want to do that? We're not really using the Duchy of Estonia. Esztergom probably needs to just be underneath Lithuania or Yatvinga. Where's Yatvinga by default? That's this guy. Yatvinga. Oh, he controls all sorts. Maybe I do want Estonia to exist so I can make my vassals a little bit less hideous. That's a whole issue for another day, making vassals less hideous. Right, over here. Assault it down. Have we caught any prisoners yet? Nope. Okay. I suppose I'm expecting more prisoners to be caught than I should, because when we were part of the mercenary band, not mercenary band, warrior lodge, we got a lot of prisoners. So, yeah, whatever. That's fine. I'm happy to just siege it down and get whatever we get. Child needs an education. Let's give you a struggle education. Sure. Right. Continue our siege. When you need accomplished in a small scheme, High Chiefess Gulbis proved to be an unexpected ally. Think what mutual benefits can do to unite two souls. While it was purely business at first, it turned out you have plenty in common, such as your reverence of Vilnius. Now you spend more time conversing than plotting. Let's become close friends, sure. I can seek a treatment for our illness. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I can also shut the gates. Is there a disease nearby? Not really nearby, but, you know, that's fine. I'm just going to move that over there. Yes, as long as you know what you're doing. Means you won't do anything crazy. He lowered his hand into the bucket and brought you to your when Vilnius lowered his hand into the bucket he brought to your chambers. When he pulled it out, again, a little fish was wriggling between his fingers. Open wide, he prompted, and dropped it into your mouth. You struggled not to reach as it tickled the back of your throat. And I feel better, apparently. Okay, whatever. If it works, it works. Salt it down. Right. Next title we need to give out is a court physician. Oh, because he's dead. Well, we'll recruit a new court physician then. Last thing he did was chuck a fish in our mouth and then he left. Okay. Right, your spy master reports that a heretical sorcerer has been caught and jailed in the city of Koknes. This sorcerer apparently healed various ailments afflicting other prisoners. Although he's scheduled for the execution at noon, you could pardon him and bring him into your employ. No. Afraid you're dead. We're instead just going to choose this guy. That's fine. Right. Siege this down. Yeah, I'm happy to siege it, normally. Ooh, as my troops ransacked the fortress of the Messan tribe, they uncovered an interesting relic that High Chief Hakur had hidden away there. A skull trophy. What kind of skull trophy is it? Skull trophy. Prestige 0.05. Okay, we can look at his history and see where it's gone. It's really not that old, a skull trophy. It's about 30 years old. But anyway, it's ours now. That's fine. Right, head back out here. And then we could go raid the Chosen of Perkunas, I suppose. Yeah, go get rid of their retinue that they've got building up there. Let's go for humility. I don't know. Seems okay to me. We need a new steward. That's going to be Povilas, who is going to go and collect taxes in our capital. That's fine. Head back up to Brandenburg. Somebody did say that I needed to change succession law on this character, or remember to. I think I did, yeah. I think I did. I did that in the backlog. That's fine. This guy wants even more troops? Sure, I'll accept. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what we're doing here by just clicking more troops, more troops, more troops, but whatever. Seems to be working out. Maybe it's a bugged event or something? Not entirely sure what we're meant to be getting out of that. And we got 35 gold out of this province, though. That's pretty nice. We have a dangerous faction against us. High Chief Vanius for the Wendish Empire. How did that happen? No idea. Okay, it's just appeared. Ah, but there is an open council position, so it's probably the previous person who had the title was on our council, and then the new person doesn't like us, and then joined this faction, right? Yeah, it's probably a powerful vassal joining the faction, would be my guess. Anyway. Although this faction didn't exist entirely before, so don't know. I'm going to put this person in charge of my military, though. And I'm going to get them to reduce the amount we're paying for things. Need a new commander. New commander is going to be this guy. We also need that faction to not exist, so... Why do you dislike me a lot? You dislike me because you want Pomerania. Okay. Mostly people of my dynasty who don't like me, weirdly. That's not great. What about you? You seem to... You actually kind of like me. If I sent you a gift, you might sway. Yeah, you might sway a bit. Maybe I'll send you an honorary title as well. Yeah, might sway. This guy isn't really good at anything but wants to be on the council. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Right, back over here. Assault down. Continue our sieging. That guy has not left the faction. Yeah, I didn't think he would. Just the other day, skulking as I often do, I caught my nephew and Chiefess Barut in flagrant. Okay. Yeah, give me some money. They've sent me 3 gold. I'm very happy about that. Continuing to make a ton off of these sieges. That's fantastic news. Next one. Right. Do nothing for just now. Let's be friends with Tatiana. That's alright. Ooh, we captured someone. Ransom. Yep. and assault down. We got as much as we could out of them, and I think I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. We are now very rich. We've switched our retinue over, although actually, just so I remember, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build some more retinue. I'm just going to merge them up to say merge up over here, just so that that's all done. But yeah, retinue's a little bit weaker, but the prestige per month is lovely. And actually, look at that. We're almost at the 3,000 prestige we need to declare a great conquest against someone like Germany. So if I go here, what's it called? Yeah, Great Conquest Wars. All I'm missing is the 3,000 prestige and the 1,500 piety, which we're actually getting very close to. So it's all for a good cause. All for a good cause. Oh, and that bit of land. There was a bit of land up here. Actually, I think that was in the start of the video that I never actually recorded, so it's going to make no sense. But yeah, actually I'm going to move on, because if you didn't see it, then it won't make it. I'm just going to end the episode. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.